They set the screen. Outside Corver. Right side Teague. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Last year, a good one for Jeff Teague, Clark. He was a first-time All-Star in this league.
He's a pick-and-roll technician. So good in reading the defense as he operates from that spot on the floor. He was really the catalyst for what was a really efficient offense for the Hawks.
Jeff Teague, a real speed merchant. I mean, very tough to stay in front of. He can put you on skates, blow by, and get right to the rim. And, guys, Jeff Teague, an attack guard. He's just an average three-point shooter, but he gets to the free throw line in bunches, shoots at a high percentage, and has really revolved, I think, into one of the elite point guards in the league.
He's off on the second.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand, but freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
Grant is out there with Vujicic. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Porzingis in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Millsap following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. And it's blocked. Passes it to Grant. Anthony against Millsap. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And Robin Lopez signing a new contract this offseason. He had been significantly underpaid for his production over the last 2 seasons.
And, Kevin, you knew he was due for a raise. 7-footers who impact the game at both ends the way he does are really valuable. Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
That's good. 9 points for Jeff Teague.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
From the corner, Porzingis can't hit.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Outside Teague. There's a good screen. Outside Corver. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Hawks.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Nice shot by Vujicic.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Atlanta leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Splitter sets a screen. Horford kicks to Teague. Inside. Here's Splitter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Some good numbers for Splitter. He's got 13 rebounds and 3 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
The Hawks leading by 3. Outside Teague. There's the screen. Here's Korver for three, and that is good. Korver's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Millsap has the open look. Off target from outside.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Stolen by Vujacic. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside Teague. Pass to Korver. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Anthony against Millsap. But they get it back. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Teague dishes to Horford. Millsap with it. Korver kicks to Horford. The Hawks working the ball around. Teague drives in. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Detroit Pistons. Anthony, the pass to Lopez. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he lays it up and in.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Teague. It's deflected.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
Buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for New York, Kyle Korver, taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Here's Calderon to the paint. There's the dish to Thomas. Galloway kicks to Calderon. And the 3 off target. And here is Hardaway. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Al, a very productive offensive night for you. What allowed you to be so effective in getting your scoring opportunities?
The guys were just finding me, and so it kind of freed me up a little bit and allowed me to get more shots. And we were flying around the whole game.
Well, congratulations on such a solid night offensively, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame